Dos amigos of the recording the bunny hop tutorial. My computer's crashed once or twice already. Let's go ahead and load this shit up. Let's do it. I'm gonna try to teach you guys how to bunny hop. It's gonna happen. Let's do it. Alright, so let's load this map because it's actually really cool. I was actually stoked on it when I loaded it up the first time. It's really pretty, surprisingly. The Dust 2 Night. The Dust 2 Night. Let's get in here though, let's do this. I'm going to show you guys the basics of bunny hopping basically. Just know what keys you have to press, what keys you don't want to press, how you want to move your mouse, what you want to do like in between, out between. I'm going to start you off with a tutorial of it. If you guys want to get like just a little basic bitch tutorial, you know. Start you off with something like this. You know, you're never really going to be able to do stuff like this until you start practicing, and practice makes perfect. This is just all rhythm, what I'm doing right now, and then you can get more into it, like more, you know. This is so cool in here. You know what I mean now? And then you can get into like really crazy shit, like the fucking crouch hopping for days. You know, then you have to have the whole movement thing, like how do you do stuff like this? You know, like how do you, you know, air strafe. It's all about the air strafing. First, let's get some chickens. And the first thing you really want to focus on when you're hopping, okay, is you want to bind your mouse wheel, probably mouse wheel down or mouse wheel up. You don't really press space. If you're noticing, I'm not really hitting my spacebar key. I'm actually just hitting mouse wheel. See, I still have space bound to jump, right? But if you notice here, it's not happening. So if you notice another thing too, when you want to jump, you generally want to just jump like, say, watch, I'm going to hit the ground here. Hit it now. Like almost like right when you're about to hit. So you're just like, bam. Oh, it's almost like a second before you hit. Like a millisecond before you hit. You almost want to hit it like perfectly to the point where you don't hear your feet hit the ground. See how I'm hitting it now? It's like you can't hear it, but right there you hear the loud elephant plop. If you hear those plops, it's not going right. Generally speaking, you want to hear like the cat. You want to hear like the cat-esque nothingness. You know what I mean? You want to be ninja. The other okay, so the other problem that most people have. Okay, so let's start off with the basics, right? I'm like going. Okay, chickens. There we go, chickens. Okay, so we have all the chickens. So the first thing, right, is binding your mouse wheel to jump, and I'll put that down in the description. So that's the first thing. Then you want to get your rhythm down. You don't even have to like hit any keys. Like mouth, I have no hand on my keyboard right now. You just want to get into a rhythm, kind of just being able to jump. Just like this. Move your mouse around at the same time while you're like scrolling mouse wheel with your index finger. You know? Just get into a rhythm of it. And the next thing you want to get into a rhythm of, okay, is just like moving you want to, okay, so you want to get like a run start, right? This is how bunny hopping works. You want to get a run start and you want to go off and then to the side. My computer's about to crash. And then you just start, what you want to do is you just want to glide your mouse with the key that you're fucking holding, right? So I'm holding A right now, right? I'm going left. I'm holding D. I'm just gliding my mouse right. If I'm gonna jump out, I'm gonna hold left here, right? So I'm just gonna glide my mouse across my mouse pad to the left. When I'm going to the right, I'm gliding right. I'm gliding left. I'm gliding left. You just want to match your key movement with your mouse movement. And generally speaking, if you just do a nice slow transition. Alright, so fuck me, basically. My computer just died. For those of you that don't know, my processor is not really doing too well right now. And because of that, anytime I try to do anything on CSGO, my computer basically blows up. So, I was dealing with that. Alright, so after the basics of hopping, right, so I was telling you, like, glide, I was just going to jump, get rid of them, mouse, mouse at it. Fuck. Dude, what the fuck? Come on, yeah. Alright, hold, alright. So you want to set it, and the next thing is just getting into a rhythm of, say you're going A, you want to be moving your mouse to the left with your movement. So you're moving left, you move your mouse to the left. You're moving right, you move your mouse to the right. It's nothing too jagged either. You don't need to cut like this because you're just gonna, you're gonna fucking fuck it up. So you just want to do light little hops, and then later I might upload some more videos later on, like how to do like the whole crouch hop thing, which is really what you want to be doing, like every single hop. If you can help it, you want to hit crouch almost every single time you're up in the air, because it gives you more speed, if you can help it anyway. And then you'll be able to do stuff like that, where you just fucking like start flying. Like watch, I'm just gonna little demonstration. We'll go to like, we'll do this at like the next video or something. I'll show you like how you can do some stuff like this, the Frankie on PC and 1080 hops, Hey guys, I learned how to bunny hop. I learned how to the bunny hopping. The Frankie in 1080p. You know what I mean though? But yeah, you can learn to do stuff like this. It really actually helps in a competitive setting because you can get to places faster and you can get there unnoticed. But the real question at the end of the day is like, are you going to be going like maximum velocity every single time you can do that? Or is it just better to learn this kind of stuff, because then it actually just helps your movement once you're in game. Like personally, I find like bunny hopping so beneficial, just because you eventually learn to have better movement by default if you can BHop and surf and KZ and all that kind of stuff. So in reality, like I think it's all kind of tied together, but yeah, it's up to you to learn it if you want to put in the time to do it. This is just accumulation of me fucking around in every single pug and every single game I've ever been in, and whenever there's warm-up or downtime, I'll literally just jump around like this. So, you guys should see me jump around in Source, though. Fucking foon, dude. I'm fucking foon, man. But honestly, I love this game, and I want to keep playing it, so... that was a sick one. Sick little KZ hooperino for you there. But yeah. Crouch hops, just stay. You never really hold W either. That's a big thing that a lot of people don't really remember when they're hopping, is they'll fucking use their W key for some reason. Like even I used to make the same mistake, is that I would fucking use my W key when I was hopping for some reason. And yeah, it's not a good idea to use your W key when you're hopping. If you notice this entire time, I probably hit it maybe once or twice just to get like a starting hop. And that's generally when you want to use your W key, and you don't really want to use it past that. What's the funniest thing about hopping is that people generally always assume that you have to always go left, right, like you always just have to go back and back like that, but that's not the case at all. Like you could just go left for forever, or I could go right for forever. I could stop hitting my keys entirely in CSGO. And you could just keep hitting the mouse button, or the mouse wheel, the scroll wheel button rather, to keep jumping. Like once we get out here, I'll show you. You could just let go. Let go. You let go and you still jump in the same direction you're going, right? You know what I mean? And the funniest thing is that you gain so much speed too. If you randomly let go at like the best time, you'll gain a lot of speed. Anyway, we'll cover that more in like a later video, but this is just more along the lines of me telling you like the basics of the BHops, you know what I mean? Like you want to just really focus on your rhythm with the scroll wheeling of the jump. Make sure you don't hit those elephant hops, and then when you actually do attempt to start hopping, make sure you just glide your mouse with the direction that you're actually going. And you just want to do a smooth transition every single time. There's no point to cutting super hard. You just want to do a smooth transition, just kind of relax while you're doing it. Maybe up your sensitivity a little bit. I would play on a little bit higher sensitivity if you want to hop like this, because 400 DPI, like 1.5 in game, it's going to be a little difficult. I mean, you're going to be able to do it for sure. Like, don't get me wrong, but good lord. If I was hopping like this for with 400 DPI at 1.5, I think my arm would fall off. Like right now I'm at 800 1.85. So that's like 400 that's like Hiko sensitivity. That's it's like 400 DPI like 4. That's literally like 400 DPI 4 in game sense. Anyway, guys, hopefully this tutorial helped you out a little bit. But yeah, I don't know. This is like the basics of bunny hopping. You just got to get the rhythm down with the scroll wheel, and then you just got to remember to glide with the direction that you're going. And then there's all sorts of different like advanced techniques that you can like implement that I'm kind of like doing right now. Just like A D A D A, you know. You just kind of cut back and forth. See, this one's fun. You almost boomerang yourself. We'll cover this more in a, but the techniques to gain speed and go, even in Source and like 1.6, I'm sure are all the same. But like, it's so funny. You can really see what I'm doing, but it's more so than keyboard movement. It all comes down to your mouse movement matching what your keyboard is doing. So in reality, bunny hopping, all it really is just rhythm. That's all bunny hopping is. If you have good rhythm, you can probably bunny hop pretty well. It's just something you gotta practice, just like anything else in life. So we'll cover some more of those videos later on. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. God damn, this map is so pretty too. Fuck, I wish this is what Dust 2 was actually like. That's so cool. Is that new? They added that over there. That's so awesome. Is that it? That's not in the actual Dust 2, is it? It's just like I think it's just like nothing right there. That's so cool. They added like hotels and stuff, I think. Damn. This map is fucking awesome. With the hotels and whatnot. I think the hotels are all. I don't know if all these hotels are in this, but like the fires and stuff. God, dude, whoever did this version of Dust 2, it's so pretty. Wow. Well, anyway, I'm out. Comment, like, subscribe. Hopefully this video helped you. If you want to see the next, step, what you need to know, what to do, let me know in the comments. Say what's up. I'll help you out. You help me out. I'll help you out. You help me out. All right, thanks, guys.